Hello everyone, Calfast here. Another early morning, even though it's 1 p.m. Anyways, today I wanted to just do a Druid video. Basically, again, my favorite Druid builds, kind of what I like to do with him, why I like him, why I think he's good. Yesterday I made the Alchemist video. No one really liked Alchemist. Hopefully some people at least like him now. Basically doing the same thing with the Druid here. So first things first, let's go into Legacies. Druid Master. So Thick Hide. If you look, there's a normal card if you go to damage reduction. This is basically tankiness, damage reduction. Now if you go to a fully upgraded veteran, you see it's 15% damage reduction. However, when you go to this one's 30. So this is twice as good as the veteran card, but for Druid specifically and when you're in bear form. Okay? So, of course, you always have this one. This one's nice if you want to get a little tanky. For tank builds, you can even add more on. You can put veteran in here, and you can put, I kind of like follow up just to get me that energy really quick. But this is kind of, I would say this is my damage build. Again, it's kind of a mix because you always have this one, right? So your option are 3 cards here. You can change these. You never change this one. Never. Okay, you always need Master. You guys don't understand how, or you may not understand how important this is. But 25 bonus to every single stat. That's this. That's this. That's this. That's this. That's this. It's everything. Okay, so not only does it increase your like this by 25%, you can see it basically increases everything. Druid Master. So I guess it increases your potency, not the side stats, but just this one, which in turn increases this. If you go to these stats, you can see Druid Master. So it increases your swiftness, potency, everything. Okay, so it's huge. It doesn't just increase your damage by 25%. It increases your damage more than that because you're increasing multiple stats, right? Alright, so now that I explained that, you always use this card, period. So I kind of separate my cards into, okay, well this for example is tank, this is damage, this is sustain. Okay, so I kind of classify cards. This is damage. I could get a damage one here and here, but that's just too much. This is kind of like my good like go-to overall build. Okay, so you have a little bit of tankiness when you're in bear form. That's actually a decent amount. That's why I like to keep this card on. This is good damage, and then this just gets me into the bear form really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and run it without it and just show you guys what it looks like, and see if I can sustain solo. So for this example, what do I want to use here? Let me look. Oh, I'm in damage reduction. Let me go to any real quick, and I'll just kind of scroll through. So I could do more tankiness here. Charge. This is a kind of fun card. You go faster while in bear form. I need to get a legendary one of these. I still haven't done that yet. I could do this if I'm going into, like let's say I was going into T10. I could do the Infernal Veteran and have even more tankiness, right? So let's say you're doing the T10 Veteran, the T10 Dungeon. Go Thick Hide, 100%. Then go, if you want to be a super tank, you can just go Thick Hide, Veteran, and then Infernal Veteran. And that will give you 3 pieces of this bonus right here. So you'll have 25%. So here, let me just show you what it would look like real quick. Thick Hide. If you want to be a tank, let's go to damage reduction. My veteran, that good one's currently being used, but I'm just going to throw it on just to show you guys what it would look like. And then both of these are being used. But you can see I'll have 3 set bonuses, so that would be 20%. And then another 25, so that's 45%. Plus, this is 15, so that's 60. So I would have 90% reduction if I did that build inside Infernal with maxed out cards. So basically I could just run through the raid and take very little damage. However, like I said, I kind of like to do more of a solo build. So this is my solo build. It has obviously this card. It has some tankiness, it has some damage, and it has quick sustain. If you're finding you don't need that extra energy, go ahead and replace this with, well, first let me look at the Druid cards just to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. So you could go Maul, and in fact I'll do that right now. This increases your damage in bear form. So let's go ahead and apply those. Actually, let me double check. So you'll have one match here, and then by adding this on, you'll actually reduce the cost of the ability. But again, I feel like I don't really need energy as a Druid, so I don't know why I have that on. Maybe this is a better setup. You have 3 Druid cards, damage, tanky, and of course this. So maybe you want another damage reduction. Another fun card I can go ahead and show you guys. I'll just do this one first. I'll run one dungeon real quick and then show you guys the other card that I like. See, the reason I really like Druid is because of how versatile he is. His cards are so unique. So, like, for example, the other card I want to show you is a heal, and it heals you by 50%. So I'll show you how that works after this. So you can see my energy isn't going up that fast. I really like my energy to just go up immediately, just because I don't like to be in this vulnerable human state as much. I'm taking a while to find the door here. So as for my gear, I'm rocking a T10 totem. You can see it's Penta straight shot. Wavy might be better, but I'm not too concerned with min-maxing. And all my gear is T9, but it does have double move speed on it. You can see double move speed, and that just helps me get through dungeons faster and farm more silver. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to bear form here. Okay, so there's the boss. So again, I'm running the Maul, which increases my damage in this form by 30%, and I'm running Nemesis, which is 25% increased damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and get energy real quick, and you can see I'm taking all the shots pretty easily. I am taking some damage, and I could try and dodge a little bit easier. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back and forth real quick. And I'm gonna switch to here. Be very, very careful. See, I almost died, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop a health pot. What I tried to do was switch to my human form to get a little bit more damage out. But of course, that would have been pretty funny if I died. So you want to be careful when switching back to human. So that's the build you guys saw. I did take him down pretty fast. I almost made a little bit of a mistake while trying to push him down a little bit faster. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to take, because this is 30%, I'm not going to be doing as much damage. I don't want damage in normal human form as much, so I'm just going to keep the 30 instead of the 20, and I'm going to run restorative shift. So if you see, a Druid taking bear form is immediately healed for 50% of their max health. Oops, I didn't push that through. So this might be a really good build. It's full, again, full Druid set. This is why I really love the Druid, is because you can really just use 4 Druid cards. They're all really good. If you're not in the bear form as much, maybe take this one off and put in Nemesis instead. If you want to be tankier, you can always do other stuff as well. If you just want to be a huge tank, you have thick hide. You can go with like robust, which is increased max health, but I just don't see a need for it. If anything, I would run veteran here. But I like Maul and I like Nemesis. Whenever I'm making builds, I definitely like damage. Okay, I'm not gonna run around with a tank that takes 5 minutes to kill the boss, just because it's just not time efficient. I like to farm. I like to get silver. I like to play the game. So if I'm too busy being an unstoppable tank, how am I gonna play the game? Every one of my builds should be able to solo any of the content within a reasonable time period. So again, I'm running the heal. Let me go ahead and take some damage and just show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so boom, full health. I can switch back, and you can see I'm getting low. Boom, full health. So this is a really cool card. A lot of people don't even realize the legendary card is 50%. So it's really cool. It's like the only self-healing class to that extent. I believe the Sentinel has like an increased health regeneration. I don't want to do that. Normally I will get chests for any like T4 charms, but I just don't want to spend the time right now. But yeah, no one can really heal like that in the game right now. I know the Sentinel can like increase the health regeneration, but just straight up flat heal like that is a little bit insane. So what you could do is you could just attack mainly with your human form and then just tag into bear real quick for a second just to heal. Go ahead and grab that damage altar. Okay, looks like I went the wrong way again. This is a rarity. Not often do I go the wrong way in this dungeon. Just like most of the time, you guys generally pick the right path and you get to the boss pretty quickly. That's why I do this dungeon, but this was a little bit of a longer one, it looks like. There we go. This should be it. So I'm going to start out in human form and just do my 5 projectile spray. As soon as I'm taking a little bit too much damage, I'm going to switch into bear. So there's one, boom, switch. Doing more damage in human, so boom, switch back. Switch in again, in and out real quick to heal. In and out, healing. I haven't used any potions. In and out, boom. So, I mean, hey, that was really good. I didn't actually expect to play it like that, but you guys saw I dropped the boss really quickly. So before you exit out of the video, if you want to run this, go Nemesis here. If you play exactly how I just played, I would suggest going damage bonus and picking up Nemesis. Submit that, apply changes. And I'll explain why. So you saw me attacking mainly in human form. I was attacking in human form. As soon as I took enough damage, I would switch using this card to heal, and then go right back to my spray, my 5 projectile spray. Now, Maul wouldn't have helped me do any damage with my spray, but this card will. So this card will be a lot better for what I just did. I would recommend. This is actually maybe my favorite build now. It's pretty cool. That heal, you just have to pay attention really closely. Obviously, you want to heal before you really need to, so you don't die. But yeah, it's a really fun class, Druid. I don't see a lot of them running around, but I really feel like there should be more out there. Super cool class, underrated. But yeah, guys, down below I have 3 Discords. If you have any questions, you can post them there in the general Discord section, or the general chat of the Discord. I also have Cephas's stream down below, Discord and stream. His stream schedule is in his Discord channel, so check that out. Drop him a follow. Let's see, what else? Subscribe to me because you love me. Like the video because you hate me. And comment because you're confused. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.